Alright, what's good with y'all, man? So we got an update with the antimatter wing on the FN Reflex XL. The antimatter wing is attached to the Streamlight TLR7X sub. The slight issue we have in this right here. The way the FN Reflex XL is, this wing isn't able to lay as flat as it could. So you can see where it's bumping up against this area right here. This right here is the Muddy River Tactical Holster. A good, decent holster. I don't have nothing bad to say about the company. This is not their fault. But what's happening is, we are clear, is that it's causing the holster to bulge out a little bit. You can see where it's bulging out. If you look up in there, you can actually see where the wing is pushing up against the holster. And it's causing it to kind of flare out and bulge out a little bit. On the bottom side where the trigger is at, now once again, remember we are clear. You can look directly in there, nothing in the chamber, no magazine. You can get a finger in there. If you really try to, you can get a finger in there. Enough to where you can kind of touch the side of the trigger. Not enough to even pull it. But you can get your finger in there. So it's causing the holster to bulge out to the point to where potentially something could get in there and cause a accidental discharge. That really wouldn't be a negligent discharge. That'll be more of an accidental discharge. How possible that is? Not really, because you got to remember we are inside the waistband carrying this, and I'm in right-handed. So this portion of it will be up against my body. So this is what I'm going to do to remedy and fix this issue. I'm rolling a picture, and this is where we're going to talk about how we're going to fix this issue. Then we'll come back to the table and finish. So the first thing I want to say is I could have saved myself the trouble that I'm going through right now and just went with this holster off rip. Because as you can see, this is from off of YouTube. This is a screenshot. It's the FN Reflex, not the XL, but the Reflex, and it's inside of a red earth concealment holster. And you can see that that handgun is in that holster, no bulging, and it looks good. I should have just went with this holster off rip. And I seen this video. But I still decided to go with Muddy River Tactical. Once again, it's not their fault, but I could have saved myself this trouble and just went with this holster right here. I even reached out to the owner of the company, and I reached out to him last night at 2300 hours, and he actually responded back first thing in the morning too. So that's something good right there. And you can see he says his Reflex and his P365 and Glock 43 and 48 holsters are prepped for use with the antimatter wing, because he run them on all their holsters, so there is no bulge, as you can see from the screenshot right above that email that he sent me. So that's what we're going to do right there. That'll remedy the issue. I should have just got that off rip. Let's go to the table and finish. And that's basically it, man. No need to make this a long video. We're just going to go ahead and get the red earth concealment holster. We'll go ahead and get that next week, and that'll solve our issue. Yep. So until we go ahead and order that holster, it could be up to 15 business days for him to actually make the holster. We'll just run this one right here. We can go ahead and make do with this one. Order the red earth concealment holster next week. Once that get here, we'll switch over to that holster. That'll solve that issue. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. But we are going to be having a range day tomorrow. That will be the next video. Make sure you tune in for that one.